Hello. So today we'll be looking at light, and under light we'll look at the two properties of light. We'll look at reflection and reflection. So we'll first start with a reflection. So saying a reflection, this is the bouncing back of light rays when struck a rough or a smooth surface. So whenever light rays strike a smooth or a rough surface, that bouncing back of these light rays is what we call refraction. So this is how the reflection occurs. So when a ray is coming, it reaches this surface, then it bounces back like that. So you need to show these rays with arrows like they will have shown them. Now what happens is, when the ray reaches this boundary, the boundary is here, it makes an angle with this line. This line is what we call the normal line. Then this line, the one which is hitting the surface, that's what we call the incident ray. Then the line which is emerging from the surface, that's what we call the deflected ray. Then there's this angle here and that angle here. So this angle, the one which is here, that's what we call the angle of incidence. Then this one here is what we call the angle of a reflection. It happens that when a light ray hits the smooth surface or a rough surface, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of refraction. For example, if the angle of incidence is 40, even the angle of reflection will be 40 degrees. That's one thing, another point that you must know. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of a refraction. So refraction can be on a rough surface like that. Refraction can also be on a smooth surface like that. Refraction can also occur on a plane mirror. Imagine this is a mirror and this is an object standing there. The distance of this object from the mirror there, it would be the same distance of the object, the image that will be formed here, to be the same. So this distance from there to there, it will be the same as the distance from there. The height of the object to be the same as the height of the image. Nothing is different. The only different thing is that this image which is here is a virtual image. It can't be formed on this screen. Refraction is defined as the bending of light from one medium to the other due to the difference in velocity or in density of the mediums. So if this is a surface and this is a normal ray, so if this is an incidence ray, then the line can either bend towards the normal, and the angle here will be formed and the angle there will be formed. So this angle is the angle of incidence and this angle is the angle of refraction. Okay, refraction, sorry. Now in this case, the angle of incidence is not equal to the angle of refraction. So we'll do something to prove that. Let's look at Snell's law. Snell's law states that the ratio of the angle of the sine of the angle of incidence to the ratio of the sine of angle of the refraction is always a constant. This is what we call a refractive index. The constant that we're talking about is a refractive index, and this is what Snell's law states. Let's look at an example.